around the Manchester community. Sorry, we're trying to fix technical issues over here, so took kind of a longer than normal song break. All right, comings and goings, what's happening, and who knows? We're trying to get the Facebook cameras up and going. I don't know if in the YouTube channel, I don't know. I come in here and something's broke, and it's not a good day for that for me, Holly.
Yeah, Josh, him don't feel good.
It's not a good day for that. It's not a good day for me to not feel good. It's not a good day for things to break. She tried to talk me out of even coming to work today.
I wish you'd have just stayed home.
Then I would have been mad there trying to get it to work.
Better you mad at home.
Yeah.
You can throw a fit there.
So they can hear and see us now.
Oh,
so,
good.
Yes.
You fixed it, buddy.
Well, I'm going to cancel my subscription to this garbage this service that I use. It's lost me. All right. Talk to the people for a minute while I get this shared.
Hey, there is a there's a band performance tonight at the high school.
Christmas concert kind of thing?
Yeah, Christmas concert. I'm trying to pull up the deets on it, but...
Well, while you do that, I'll hit the other things. I'm good.
Okay.
All right. So important items of note. The Downtown Stroll is this Friday. That's this Friday, December the 13th. Shop staying open late. There's going to be strolling characters. There's going to be carriage rides this Friday. Also, Santa will be at the church at 117. You can go by and see Santa for free. Take your cell phone pictures there, and there will be a Santa letter writing station. That is this Friday in Manchester. That band concert's at 6:30 tonight, Holly.
Okay, 6:30. The thing I had was the a parent meeting beforehand at 6. And I'm like,
I don't care about that.
Well,
I want to go watch the concert.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to your parent meeting. We are 6 days away from the Thunder Radio Morning Show 5 Days of Giving. That's next week, December the 16th through the 20th. Get registered now at thunder1320.com/giving for your chance to play our games and prizes. Well over $1,500 worth of prize is going to go out the door next week. We are, oh golly, how many days away? 10 days away from Christmas break starting and 15 days away from Christmas itself. So it's all here. And winding down, I guess, well, our final show of the year for Holly and I will be the 20th. And then we'll return on December the 6th for year number 6 of the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly. So how about that?
How about that?
I don't feel good this morning. I didn't feel good yesterday. I took the day off. I don't like to do that. So I woke up this morning and decided to come in. And
I knew he felt bad when he was like, yeah, I need to put a best of in there, because he checked he's like, I said, you feel a little warm. Do you want me to check your temperature? He said, no. And then I could see a smile on his face, and he was like, yeah, I kind of want to know what it is. So I checked his little temperature, and it was 100.
A little hot.
So it all went
wasn't
down.
Bad.
It got
a headache.
It got hairy there for a while.
Yeah.
We didn't know if he was going to make it.
Nobody ever. I never exaggerate. I got up and went to work yesterday later in the day. I got on the treadmill and got some exercise in. That was very productive. So don't even.
Now look at you. Now
and then this morning I woke up feeling real bad.
I rolled over. He had already gotten up and out of the bed and gotten back in, sat back down in the bed. We usually sit in the bed a little while in the morning and drink coffee and watch the news like me, Ma, and Papa. But I rolled over and he was sitting there with a mad look on his face. He had the thermometer back in his mouth.
It was 101.
It was 101.
And so he's just getting higher every day. And I've sweated through this white tee that I'm wearing, and it's going to be see-through in a minute.
That's like your best shirt. You should just wear that shirt look at that muscles.
I had a light cover-up kind of shirt, just like a long sleeve, light, airy athletic shirt. I had to get that thing off. I'm sweating through my hat. I probably should not be here. There's nobody else here, so it's fine. Then I'll Lysol the microphone.
Tiffany's going to bring her hazmat suit up here later.
I'll Lysol it. It'll be fine.
I'll Lysol it, Tiffany.
But I don't feel well. So if I'm a little cranky, and then we get on the air, and the very first thing I see is people telling me how my things aren't working, and
don't bring that negativity here. We're trying to get people's days started right. You got to fight through that man cold.
It's not a man cold.
It is.
This is the flu.
Well,
or COVID.
Even worse, man flu.
He said airy. I totally heard he had a white hairy shirt. No, I said airy. Just one of those light flowy shirts.
Yeah.
I didn't stick the thermometer in the coffee. And that's another thing. I'm hot, but I want to drink my coffee, but it's making me hotter.
Maybe you should just stick to water.
Christy says men are the biggest babies when they are sick. Here's the thing. We're sick a lot and you don't even know it. When it gets to the point that we are showing symptoms, I mean, we've been sick for a while.
It's always like, oh, we're fine. We can do it. We're fine. And then we get here and we're miserable.
Leslie said, man, cold is the worst for everyone.
It really is.
It's not a cold. I'm really ill.
It's so funny, the transformation, because Josh is pretty, I can get it myself. I can do it. You know, I'm like, do you want me to make you a sandwich? And a lot of times he'd be like, I'll get it in a minute. But when he has the man cold, it's like an instant toddler. He likes to be doted on. He likes me to bring him things and check on him. He likes me to check on him and talk baby to him.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
That is such a lie,
buddy.
Holly.
He loves it.
Jessica says, oh, we always know it. You may think you're holding it together, but in fact, you are not.
Yeah, we're not good.
Dana says, y'all are going to laugh, but I slept with onions on my feet
to
detoxify, and I'm feeling so much better.
Dana told me about this when I wasn't feeling well, and I didn't have any onions, and I didn't.
I'm not putting onions on my feet. I will just die.
No, I'll do it if it makes me feel better.
Trey says you shouldn't ask if he needs a sandwich. Just make him a sandwich. Yes, 100.
He's so particular, though. He's, I don't know. He likes his sandwiches a certain way, which is odd because he'll literally eat anything I put in front of him. So
I don't like my sandwiches a certain way. I may like them a certain way, but I will eat them other ways. I just don't. If I prefer it to be.
The thing is, he doesn't want me to ask him to do things for me, so he doesn't ask me to do things for him.
No, that's fair.
At
least give me credit for that.
Well, yeah, but the bothersome part is you don't want me asking you for help.
No, you can do it yourself. You do your thing, I'll do my thing.
I guess. That's fine with me.
All right, we got our normal things today. We missed you guys yesterday. Sorry, we were not here, but we were about to send in Tiffany for a backup this morning. Honestly, as I got up and moved around, the better I felt.
How do you feel now?
I feel okay. I have a headache in my sinus area, eyes area, but otherwise I feel, and I'm sweating like crazy, which is uncomfortable, but I feel okay. A little cranky because my sound wouldn't work this morning, but I'm all right. But when I very first woke up, I felt awful. My head was throbbing, and I was cold. I was freezing, and then I put on some clothes, and I was burning up. It wasn't, but the more I got up and moved around, I was like, well, I might as well go do the show. I feel better as I move around. So if I sit back down, I'm just gonna feel worse. We had reached out to Tiffany though. We almost called in a sub.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna do that to y'all.
We didn't want to bother Tiffany.
Yeah, that's what it was.
You rarely take off 2 days in a row. If you take off one,
I've done the show plenty sick before, so I don't like to miss.
I don't either.
I feel like it won't be something's going to go wrong if I'm not there. Like this morning, the sound was not working.
Yeah, but all you had to do is restart. It wasn't a big deal.
All right, we got our normal Tuesday things. 2 reels and a fake coming up later. I did write those last night in anticipation of being here because I felt better.
Good last week.
Yesterday. You did do good because you missed a day last week.
I did Country Christmas and I won.
Yeah, you did. We're not doing Country Christmas today.
Boo.
I know. We're doing country. Sad, boo-hoo country is the theme.
Name that tune is going to be how?
In
reverse.
It's going to be Christmas in reverse. That's how Holly prefers it. All right, so we're going to be doing that later on. We'll take your phone calls, your birthdays, 728-1320. Call us in anytime. The show's a little bit out of sorts. We're going to get it back on track. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle, 6:30 to 8:30, Monday through Friday.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence. But what if
I suffer from urinary incontinence, and boy, did it show when I was coughing so much last week. I definitely need another treatment.
All right, Holly. Do Praetors when we come back and talk about their turkeys and hams.
You don't tell me what to do. I tell you what to do.
I just did. So.
Call Dr. Van Winkle's office today to learn more at 931-954-5125.
Tiffany probably messed up the sound. That's true.
It's Carter's Bank with Coffee County Bank. Did you know when you bank local, your dollars stay right here close to home? They don't leave Tennessee to build skyscrapers across.
Teresa, bedtime.
When you bank
Get to feeling better. I suggest Miller Lite.
He's going to bed already?
I guess he's tired, huh?
You're about to miss a good show, Trey.
Can't promise that.
No, I prepare it. It's going to be good.
You don't get that feeling when you just don't feel right.
Yeah.
But you feel like you can still be productive. I
It's
was very productive yesterday. I got a lot of things done. But there's other things I need to be out and about, and I don't want to get around other people and get them sick. So I'm going to work from home again today, and I just don't want to do that. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't feel great Sunday, and I went and lifted at the gym, and it was one of my better days. You know what happened? I went grocery shopping for Holly. She wasn't
poor
here.
Holly.
And-
Like that's
and
my
now I
sole
don't feel right.
responsibility is to put the groceries in the house every single week. And he goes one time he goes, and I did it for Holly.
Well, I did.
I reckon you gonna eat them groceries.
Well, I mean, if you came into the show this morning, you would do it for me.
That's not my job.
It's your job to get the groceries, and
Mm-mm.
I reckon it is.
It's our job. I know plenty of couples that grocery shop together.
We used to. COVID ruined all that.
You can go back to grocery shopping
We're
with
busy.
me.
So he said some of us work for a living, so Holly was productive yesterday too. What are you looking for?
I see
Deer?
I see lights here, and I'm trying to figure out where they're in this tree, and they look like Christmas lights. But I think it's the tower reflecting.
Reflecting over
Yeah.
a Tower of Tech back here. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Cliff says, so they caught the guy, or did they? Talking about the shooter in New York.
Ooh, conspiracy theory.
Jessica says, grocery shopping is my alone time.
I hate it.
Attention seniors, are you paying too much?
Do you hate it?
There's so many times that I'll get like groceries in the buggy, and I just want to leave the buggy and go home. Like I can't even finish the process of checking out and loading it in the
You've already done
car.
all the hard work.
Huh?
You've already done all this work.
Picking out the stuff ain't hard.
It's hard for me because I don't know where anything is. I went through so many aisles that I didn't, because I don't go, so I don't know where the stuff's at. I asked one lady one time, I was like, you look like you're a grocery store expert. Where would I
Is that
find
what you
peanut
said?
butter? Yeah,
Oh, smooth.
yeah, I thought so.
But you weren't looking for that peanut butter. Regular peanut butter.
It was with the regular
It's
peanut
kind of
butter.
off to the side a little.
I got the PB palette. We're gonna try that out.
For some reason, well, I know what the reason is because it's lower in calories.
It's only
but
60 calories.
Josh is mixing his own peanut butter with water. It's a powder, and he makes a paste with it. Have you tried it?
Not yet. I've used that powder in like a protein shake. Tastes like peanut butter. But we're gonna find out. It can't taste no worse than the bread I'm putting it on. That Ezekiel bread tastes like cardboard.
Why are you eating that?
Why? Well, which one?
The Ezekiel bread.
Because you can eat that without spiking your insulin.
It's Christmas time.
Thunder Radio morning show. Don't miss the show every day, obviously, but next week it's 5 days of giving. We got big games next week, working on those prizes. I do know got a big old gift basket from Wisteria Hill in there. We got some Bonnaroo tickets in there. So there are going to be some good prizes that go out the door next week here on the Thunder Radio morning show. Pretty sure I got another one somewhere. I don't know. We'll have 5 by the time we get to next week. That is for sure. Crackpot. Crackpot has donated some gifts for us. And we'll get some others. All right, Holly, tell us about Prater's Barbecue. They can do your Christmas cooking for you, at least your big birds and big hams.
That's right. You can get whole hams. Those are 18 to 20 pounds for $110. A whole bone-in turkey, that's 8 to 10 pounds for $60. Or you can do whole turkey breast. That is 10 to 12 pounds and $70. Deadline to order is going to be December the 19th, so there's still time. To place an order, call 931-954-5377. Pickup is going to be at Prater's in Manchester on Christmas Eve, so December 24th from 8 to 11 a.m.
How about that?
How about that?
Okay, so we got a little time here. We got games later on in the show, by the way. Stupid Silly Stat, Songs in Reverse, Name That Tune, Birthdays, all that. But what are we doing here?
So we're just going to do a little
Whoops.
weekend recap because we didn't do it
We weren't
yesterday.
here Monday.
I had an extremely busy weekend, just packed full of activities. And the problem with that is my housework got a little behind earlier in the week because I didn't feel well. So
That combined with then
everything,
a weekend full of stuff.
I felt like the house needed a good scrubbing all weekend, but I was just so busy. Like on Saturday, I stopped by Dusty Elam basketball. Elementary league was having basketball at the Raider Academy and the high school. And then the high school played. There was just a lot of basketball going on, and all I wanted to do was go home and clean. I guess that's my alone time when everybody is out of the house and I'm there by myself to clean. I don't do as good of a job when Josh and the kids are at home. I'm slightly distracted. I can't get in the zone. And then, so that was kind of just like, oh, I need to do that. And so after the boys game, some of our friends were going to go down to, was it trivia?
And trivia at Common John.
Trivia at Common John. And they were like, yeah, I want to go. And I didn't want to go just only because I had so much to do at the house. And Josh, I said, you go. We drove separate. And I'm like, you go and enjoy yourself. I did that because I like being at the house by myself when I'm cleaning. So I want him out of the house. I'm like, you go. And he's like, okay, I'll go. I'll have one beer. I'll just have one beer and I'll come home. I'm like, buddy, whatever. So I'm at home and I'm cleaning and I'm being so productive. I'm folding so much laundry and washing our sheets. I mean, I'm really getting after it. And he's messaging me and I can tell he's having fun as the night goes on because he starts texting me like more frequently about things that are happening there just to keep me in the loop. So he sends me a message and he said, come home. I said, okay. So he gets home and he was like, I hate you weren't there. I'm like, it's okay, buddy. I'm glad you had fun. He's like, I know. I didn't expect to stay that long. I was just going to drink one beer, but I just got to having a good time. I'm like, it's fine. He goes, yeah, but I really wish you were there. I had so much fun. He said, I laughed. Everybody was happy. And the more he explained it, like I was fine at first, but then I started getting FOMO.
Oh,
because he was talking about what a grand time it was. Like I'm like, okay, it's fine.
I probably over romanticized it. It probably wasn't even that fun.
He really was like,
I just laughed a lot. I don't know why.
It was the best time of his life.
No, I don't feel like I did not say that.
Yeah,
like
that's how you were explaining it. And I'm like, no, I wish I would have won. Why did I miss it? I kind of had regret that I missed out on all the fun.
I didn't want her thinking that I didn't want her to be there. I was like, I really wish she was there. you know.
Well, that's fine because I didn't want you to be at home. Like,
No.
that's okay.
Well, you could have told me that. You didn't tell me that part.
I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
So I'm like, hope she's not mad. I stayed here longer than I said I was going to stay.
I never said anything to indicate
She,
to
no,
him.
she didn't say that, but I was like, I hope not. And then I woke
I
up the next
kept.
day.
I said it's fine. I'm gonna clean. I'm being productive. It's stay. But then he come home and he's like, oh my gosh, this is the best time. I had the best time of my life. It was so funny.
I did not say that. I did not say that.
You didn't say what? What
The
part?
best time of my life. I did not
Okay,
say
so
that.
He didn't say those exact words, but I'm telling you that he come in boasting about what a grand time he had. I can't help it. I can't remember it verbatim. It drives me nuts when you do that because you get the point that I'm trying to say. But if it's not exactly the same words in the same order, he's like, no, you're wrong. That's a lie. And he'll tell everybody she's lying. And I'm like, I'm not lying. I'm just,
Exaggerating is what you're doing.
you're right. It is hot in here.
I got her all kind of.
I'm done
I
with
got her
you
all kind
this
of upset
morning.
now. No, it was a good time. But then Sunday came around, and I, wanting to help out, went to the grocery store for Holly.
Because I still had things to do on Sunday. I
And
went to
then she went out
my-
with her friends
my-
watching Wicked or whatever.
yeah, my friends and I went and watched Wicked and what a long movie that was. It was 3 hours.
I don't want to watch any movie for 3 hours.
I feel like a couple of I'm going to tell you, I enjoyed it. Both of the actresses very, very talented. They did a good job with the effects and the cast was good, but it was just about 3 songs too long. There were a lot of things that
Like every movie I watch, there's parts we could cut out and saved ourselves 20 minutes of our life at least. You know, like, why did you need that part? Like even like Christmas Vacation, one of my favorite movies ever. I do not understand the sledding down the hill part.
for me, I think it's the long cinematic pauses on the actress's face. You know, when you can tell she's pondering something. I just feel like we're lingering too long. If I'm looking at the actress on the movie and I'm like, wow, she's got really great skin, and trying to see, like on one of the actresses, they had to use a prosthetic ears
Mm-hmm.
because she has piercings like through her whole ear, so that left holes. So they had to put prosthetic ears over Elphaba for, you know. And if I've got enough time to sit and watch this and think, wow, you can't even see the holes. They did a really good job with the prosthetics. Like if my mind has time to go there, we're lingering too long.
Too long on this.
Yeah.
It's a long time to sit in a movie theater.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. I have not been to the movies in years.
Can't remember last time we went, probably to watch the first Venom.
When did that even come out? Has that been over 5 years?
Oh yeah.
I've not been to the movie, and I don't think I've ever been to the one where they recline the seats.
Yeah, we went to that once.
We did.
We did. That's where we watched Venom.
Okay, I just couldn't remember it. I guess I had been there once.
We're talking about the movie we're talking about is Wicked.
Wicked.
About Wicked.
Any hootie. It's a lot has changed. Used to, you bought your ticket, you went in, you found your seat. Now you got to kind of reserve those seats. You have to pick like at a stadium.
Yeah.
So we get there and there's folks in our seats.
Oh.
Yeah, and we, you know,
Did you get them?
well, I didn't, but my friends, they're not going to. No, they're not putting up with that. So they go over and they say, "Hey, y'all are in our seats." And the woman goes, "Well, somebody up there's in our seat. Nobody really goes by that." And my friend goes, "We do."
I feel like I know which one it was.
And so they did get up and move. They said, "We're going to get up and let you guys have your seat." And we're like, "Oh, well, thank you. Thank you for allowing us to have the seats we paid for." But
Do they charge different prices based on where you're at, or you're just picking the seat? I don't know. I've not been.
no, it's just you're picking the seat.
Yeah.
Ideally, you want to be a little more towards the back. I had a hard time watching it. I was closer to the screen and to the right of the screen, and it was so big in my face that I had a hard time focusing. Stop.
What?
I had a hard time like I couldn't tell. I needed to like go stand in the back.
Yeah. Dr. Carmine says people have a hard time following people that can't follow simple instructions. How do they function daily?
Golly.
Yeah. So while Holly was at the movies, I went to the grocery.
A round of applause, everyone, for my guy.
So I went to the grocery, and I don't know where the things are.
Also, I hate it when you call it the grocery.
I went to the grocery, and I don't know where the things
Drives
are
me nuts.
in there. And so I found most of the stuff, but I could not find the peanut butter I was looking for. So I found a lady who looked like she shops often at the grocery. And I was like, excuse me, you look like you come to the grocery store often.
That's smooth.
I don't have my wife with me, and so I'm lost. Can you tell me where the peanut butter
you
is?
help me?
And she seemed to understand. Like she's like, oh, okay. You don't have your wife with you. It's over there.
Oh.
I feel like I needed to say that part. Like, usually she does the shopping. I'm doing it. I don't
need to look. We hadn't done misconnections in a while, but I need to look and see if she put like handsome man walks over, asked me where the peanut butter was. I think there was a connection.
He smiled at me.
He wasn't wearing a wedding ring, but he said he had a wife.
I smiled at her because I had been looking for that peanut butter for a minute. And I don't do good when I go to the grocery store. If I'm looking for the peanut butter and I walk past 3 other things I need, I won't grab those 3 things because I'm looking for the peanut butter.
That's accurate.
So I will I'll pass 3 other things. Like when it's time to get the peanut butter, it's time to get the peanut butter.
Yeah.
And so I am like up and down the aisles trying to find that. And bypassed several items I could have already picked up. But I knew where those were. So I go back and get them.
You would be awful on what was that game they played with the shop where the shopping carts and they ran and had to get the products?
What was that? Was that on Price is Right or something?
No, it was a whole show all by itself.
I forgot. I remember
They got
what
a
you're talking
buggy
about.
and they
Yeah.
raced to
What
get
was that
You would
show?
be awful at that. Can someone help?
What was that show? Call in 728-1320 or tell me on the Carmine Family Dental cameras. What was that show where they ran around and got that? Let's see here. Supermarket Sweep. That's what Lindsay says it was.
Oh yeah.
Supermarket Sweep.
Our friends are messaging me telling me what a good time it was Saturday night.
Dr. Carmine says stores need to have an app that you use in store and can talk or type peanut butter and it walks you right to it. I mean, like at Home Depot, I can type in, it'll tell me the aisle and the bay of the item.
But he needs somebody to take him to where it is
I need
on the
that
shelf.
for grocery stores. Uh-oh. Somebody called on line 1. Maybe they were calling to tell us it was Supermarket Sweep.
Heard us.
I remember that now.
What are you reading there?
Well, there was more comment, a lot more. Jake says guys grocery games, but I don't know what that was. Anyway, so they were. I remember that game though. Yes, I would have been last place. Would not have qualified. All right, we got more morning show. We're past due for the top of the hour break. We've got stupid silly stat when
Yes,
we
sir.
come back, and all kinds of other fun. I'll get your temperature check when we come back as well. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle.
Looking for affordable, reliable auto repair? Look no further than Millie's Auto Repair in Manchester. Whether you need a quick oil change or a complete
Viewership is up today, and I can't help but think it's because I got this shirt on.
It's the shirt, buddy. Give him one of them.
I'm too tired. You can do that in the Food Line app. You can do that in the Food Line app? It tells you where it's at? I didn't know that. I didn't know Food Line had an app. I'm too old school, man. I don't like all the new stuff. I just want to go to the grocery store and get it and bitch because I can't find it, but I don't want to participate in the new apps.
It's funny you say that because we've been talking to our friends lately about washing machines. Because that's what you talk about, dishwashers and washing machines. That's what you talk
As you get older.
as you get older. And it seems like everybody our age is over the digital crap because
they break.
it malfunctions and people.
Like the washing machine
that
itself
we-
is fine, but you got to pay all this money for a new digital board or whatever.
Yeah, some of our friends we know did not want any of that. They wanted the old turn.
There was a Guy's Grocery Games too, I guess. Frank Watkins said that, and then so did Jake.
A guy's
Called
grocery.
Guy's Grocery Games. But I remember the name Supermarket Sweep.
That was an old game.
Which one? Supermarket Sweep?
Yeah. Guy's grocery game. Oh, Guys, as in Guy
G-U-I.
Fieri.
GUIS.
It's his name. It's not saying
Oh.
guys. So it's not just for men.
But I think the one I remember is Supermarket Sweep.
It is. We never watched this one. Supermarket Sweets from like what year? 70s, 80s? Let's look. Super
Final episode was January 30th, 2022.
of what?
Supermarket Sweep.
When was the first episode?
I don't know. December 20th, 1965. Did it last that long?
No, it had to go off and come back on, like revitalized.
18 seasons. No, there's a British version.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm a little confused by that. Thunder Radio.
I won the birthday cake last week.
Birthday cake last week was won by Olivia Moss.
Okay. And let me ask you something else. What is the number of the pest control that you advertise on the radio? I will call.
Patent Pest Control. 931
Okay.
247
247.
0781.
Oh, so thank you so much.
You tell them Thunder Radio sent you now.
Okay.
All right,
Thank
bye-bye.
you.
Great grandchildren. Tuesday, Henry, Cecilia.
it's impressive how you know the name,
Several nieces, nephews, and
you know the numbers to all these businesses like you're a phone book.
I wish they would know. It's like I've advertised and hammered that number for years. And she doesn't even remember the name. What's that pest control company?
It don't matter.
I'm just like, God, dog.
She
you know?
remembered enough to find out.
Jennifer Bell and Kelly Lawrence have birthdays today.
Do I got time to run to the bathroom?
You got a minute.
We'll help you write a permanent record of your choices. This written expression is the best way to make perfectly clear to your loved ones exactly what your final wishes are. Some people have great difficulty talking about this emotional topic. Nevertheless,
You got them birthdays
it's a very
down.
important matter, and it should be handled by you. And Central Funeral Home will make it easier for you. Central Funeral Home, 100% family owned and operated.
The local obituary report.
Depot app, Jessica. I just go to HomeDepot.com. Different. And now they try to force you into using the app, but I'm holding strong. I just want to go to the website.
When you bank local, your dollars stay right here close to home.
I'm so old school when it comes to that.
When you bank local, you help this community build a better place to live, work, and play. You help us invest in our schools and nonprofits. You help us lend money to small businesses right here in Coffee and Warren counties. That's why we believe banking local.
Well, I didn't know Foodline.com was a thing. I'm going to use it
At
now.
home this holiday season.
How do you
Bank
think I
local.
do my
Coffee
groceries?
County Bank, equal health.
Well, I thought that was just for ordering. I didn't know they told you where the stuff was.
I had never done that.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. Hello to you, everybody. Here until 8:30, Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. Got a full strength Holly and a slightly under the weather Josh coming at you today. Well, I feel better.
You feel better?
I feel awful this morning.
Ibuprofen is the miracle medicine.
Yeah, man. Let me pop about 5 of those. I'm good.
Dana's cringing right
Yeah, I
now.
know. Well, Dana earlier had mentioned that she uses the peanut butter powder, and I was like, looky there.
That's when you know it's good.
Yeah.
If Dana confirms.
Yeah, if she's using it because she's like, holistic or whatever. I guess I'm sleeping with onions on my feet tonight. I don't know.
I'm gonna go get you some onions.
That sounds awful. Smells awful. Sounds awful.
Better on your feet than on your breath.
Dana said something about traffic. What about the traffic? I must have missed it. Is there a traffic problem this morning? I didn't. She said, tell them about the traffic. I don't. What traffic? I didn't run into any traffic coming in this morning, but I have not gotten a traffic report. And if you said something earlier about it, the comments roll through so fast, I may have missed one. While I wait on Dana, I am going to get everybody a temperature check. 63 degrees outside right now, overcast skies. I do see a little sun poking through there. Going to hit up to around 67 today with a 50% chance of showers. And overnight tonight, a 30 to 40% chance of showers. Maybe a few snow flurries. I think that's going to be, I'm not going to see anything stick. 31 for your low, 30, something like that. But a lot of that cold air comes in after the precipitations, kind of a cold air chasing precipitation situation. 44 Wednesday, gradual clearing, down to 22 Wednesday night. Good news for us. We got the heat fixed here at the Thunder Studios on Friday. Weather forecast brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. Good deals every day between now and Christmas at Wisteria Hill. Get that Christmas shopping done local. Wisteria Hill Boutique on Facebook. Let's see. Dana says I-24 West and 41 is jacked.
Oh, no.
So
I-41 West. And what was the second one? 41?
Yeah, 41. Where is that at? I know where those things are. I meant where at on those places. Okay, yeah, no, I see it. So 41 West is backed up. I'm sorry, 24 West is backed up pretty far. Holly, what
I wasn't even touching
what have
it.
you done? 24 West backed up. It looks like maybe a mile or so, maybe a couple of miles through the 110. And looks like people are trying to get off the 110,
Okay.
which is making Highway 53 a little bit busy. And then 41 down at 4153 look busy, and then 41 up by the 105 looks really busy. So, and stopped nearly and backed up a mile. So, best of luck to you if you got to go North Coffee this morning. Might as well start school late, I guess. Holly, why don't you call that?
No.
Why don't you tell everybody?
Don't now.
All right, let's play games. Get everybody's phones ready. 728-1320. Here we go.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends at Freedom Automotive. You're going to hit the road for the Christmas season soon. Make sure that your vehicle is prepared. Make sure the brakes are working properly, alignments, tires, all those things are very important. The brakes may be the more important thing for sure. Make sure you can stop. You don't mind see them at 515 Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Freedom Automotive, right in front of College Street Elementary School. Holly?
42% of Americans plan to do this at least once this holiday season. What do 42% of Americans do or are going to do this holiday season?
Yeah, yes. At least once. 728-1320 or 728-3526. First person with the right answer is going to win a Thunder Radio t-shirt that's up for grabs this morning. By the way, winning this week does not exclude you from playing 5 Days of Giving next week. Morning show.
Visit family.
Visit family. Good guess, but no. Probably higher than 42%, wouldn't you think? Visit family?
Yeah, I would hope so. I hope people are visiting family for the holidays.
Jessica says go look at Christmas lights. That was always one of my favorite things that we did when I was younger. On Christmas Eve, we would go right around and look at Christmas lights. Morning show.
Kiss under the mistletoe.
Oh,
Not it.
she sounded like
Did
she
she
said
say mistletoe?
Yeah,
I've not heard that. Morning show.
strong foot.
Go see Santa.
Go see Santa. Good try, but not it.
I loved going to see Santa when I was little. Talking about the what was that first guest we had? Chris.
Visit family. Visit family, kiss under the mistletoe, and see Santa. I think that's our three guesses.
Look at Christmas lights.
Look at Christmas lights. Morning show.
Go Christmas caroling.
Good guess, but not Christmas caroling. Morning show.
Volunteer for the community service project.
Volunteer for community service project. Not it. Good try. That caller was louder than the other callers.
When the kids were little, we went by I don't know, maybe a wreck or something where there was a lot of police lights and ambulance lights. And I'm like, look, kids, it's Christmas lights. And they were like, it's beautiful.
Morning show.
The beach.
What was that?
The beach.
The beach. Go to the beach. Good guess, but no. Morning show.
Play in the snow.
Play in the snow. Not it. We got to get some snow here
That's
first.
a good guess.
Morning show.
Drink eggnog.
Good try, but no.
I was talking to my grandpa up in Pennsylvania, and he was telling me they've already had 2 really big snows.
I saw when they had one. I didn't know they had another one. Yeah. 728-1320. Holly, what's that stat one more time?
40% of Americans plan to do this holiday season. What are people doing?
It's 42%. That affects everybody here. 42% of Americans plan to do this at least once this holiday season. We've had some really good guesses, but not quite the right answer yet. Don't look at me like that.
I'll look at you however I want.
The numbers are important. Accountant.
Yeah. It's loose math.
Morning show.
Make homemade Christmas cookies.
That sounds like a great idea, but that's not the right answer. Make homemade Christmas
I'm going to tell you
cookies.
something. I can't make homemade nothing. Y'all don't want my homemade Christmas cookies. They'll taste like dog biscuits.
It tastes like a dog biscuit. Oh, poor Holly. But the ones you can just slap on the pan, those turn out good.
Perfect.
Morning show.
Build a snowman.
Good try, but no.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Dr. Carmine says my good friend got close to 5 feet northeast of Cleveland.
Wow.
Golly.
I can't imagine seeing snow so high that
Holly's
I would-
5'2".
yeah.
Let's not drink eggnog, Susie.
I like eggnog. And Interstate Liquors has like some Southern Comfort eggnog.
Morning show.
Buy a gift for themselves.
Boom. There it is. Buy a gift for themselves. That's the right answer. What's your name?
Caleb Thomason.
You said Caleb?
Caleb. Good job, buddy.
Yes.
Do you plan to buy a gift for yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, you see the
For
deals.
my wife, but it ended up being for me.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. All right. Well, Caleb, come on by. Get your Thunder Radio shirt, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Speaking of gifts, you're supposed to be making me a gift.
Yes.
And I'm going to make you one, and we're going to
present it on the morning show next week. Yes. I look forward to that very much.
Have you even started?
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't. Do you know what you're going to...
I do.
Okay.
I do. I cannot wait.
I can't wait either.
I cannot wait.
I love homemade
I know exactly
gifts.
what I'm doing. And I know exactly how to do it. I mean,
it must be something super easy. You don't write me a poem or something.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
No.
I'm gonna get ChatGPT to write it for me.
No, I don't want a poem, buddy. You gotta
No.
make me
I'm
something with your
making you.
hands.
I am. I'm making you a gift.
Not a poem.
It's not a poem, I promise.
Okay.
I'm making you a gift, and I cannot wait for you to open it. It's gonna be awesome.
Now I'm scared.
Speaking of next week, 5 days of Christmas giving here on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Get registered for your chance to play with us. Thunder1320.com/giving. And you'll get kind of first dibs on trying to play the games. We may open it up to callers next week, but it's very competitive. Big time prizes next week. Well over $1,500 worth of stuff going to go out the door. And that's our final week of the morning show live this year, next week. Then we'll be off for the Christmas holiday, playing best ofs for a couple of weeks there. And then I guess we're going to head down to the beach and cover girls basketball.
That'll be fun. That'll be a good trip.
We're going to put Holly in a plane. Morning show.
Glad y'all back on the show. Now, what day are y'all going to do this? Because I don't want to miss it.
Talking about the 5 days of giving?
No, the
Yes.
Or the exchange, the gift exchange. Which one you talking about?
The exchange.
And that'll probably be Friday of next week before our last day.
Well, now, I'm going to make a point to listen. I normally listen every day, but sometimes I've got to go somewhere and I can't get on and everything. So I'm going to be listening.
Yes.
I'm excited.
No, I'm excited too. Thank you for checking in on us.
Yes, y'all. I'm glad. I hope you feel better.
No, thank you. I'm going to try to get there one day. All right.
he'll work on it Thursday night.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be great. What are you making me? Do you know?
I have no idea.
See,
I
I'm,
don't
I'm
know.
ahead of you. I've already got mine done.
You don't have it
I
done.
did my mind. I just have to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's half the work. I'm a lot craftier and capable at stuff like that than Josh is. So it won't take me long to make something awesome. I just got to figure out what it is. I don't know yet. I had a couple of ideas. I just don't feel as though I would be able to execute them.
Okay.
So I'm like, no, I don't want to show up with a
Poorly executed gift.
poorly executed gift.
Mine could be poorly executed. I don't know. We're going to find out. But I'm going to give it a good effort. It's going to be the best effort I can give it. All right. More morning show. We're here until 8:30. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Let's tell you about Dirtworks, because right now is the time of the year where a lot of people, you're not really thinking about where the water is maybe sitting on your property. You're focused on Christmas and it's winter. You're not really worried about it. But now's the time to get this work done, because in March, or really February, March, it's rainy season. So it's hard to really make any adjustments. And then come April, May, you want, your grass to start growing. You want to, everything start looking good for the spring and the summer months, which, I just cannot wait for the spring and the summer months. So right now is the time to get Dirtworks to come out, do your excavation work, change how your water runoff works. They can come in, they can bring you dirt in, they can change things up, they can install drainage systems, they can cut in driveways, do land clearing. All the things that need to be done can be done by Dirtworks. 931-409-0782. That's 931-409-0782. Dirtworksforyou.com. That's online at Dirtworks, the number 4, the letter U.com.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Thunder Radio's local news update is brought to you by Spring Street Market, 801 South Spring.
Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7:30
Huh?
p.m. For Thunder Radio News, I'm Steve Clutter.
Dr. Carmine says I can have 800 milligrams of ibuprofen every 6 hours.
Who did?
Dr. Carmine.
600?
He said 800 every 6 hours.
I was going to say, I've been taking too much. I've been
Okay.
taking 800.
You're a dyslexic hearer.
What even is this? I'm going to show this to you, and I don't want you to react.
Uh-oh.
I typed in funny Christmas presents. What?
What even is that?
You know what that is.
What are you-
Hey, this is what that lady was talking about. It's a mistletoe. That's nasty. I don't know what to. I don't know what to make you.
That sign, it says, "Welcome to Coffee County, Tullahoma City."
We need to go before their planning commission.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No.
Say about us putting signs. They have sign language.
Good luck in Columbus.
And they may say, oh,
Trying to step on a heroin needle or something.
Who's going to Columbus?
Josh Taylor.
Oh, has he got some work to do up there?
No, Tennessee football game up there.
Oh, fun. If anybody has any good ideas, let me know. Where do you get the guy that has everything?
That's true.
Look, do you wish I dressed like that girl? Do you wish I presented myself like that more?
Very professional.
You think so?
Yeah.
You think that's professional, that look?
It looks professional to me.
Looks like a lot of legs to
Skirt's a
me.
little long, but you can shorten that up a little bit.
I'm gonna wear that. I'm gonna wear an outfit like that to work tomorrow.
Do it. Absolutely. Might give me a stay at work then.
Sometimes I look at that and I'll think, does Josh wish I was more feminine? A little, maybe just a touch more girly. And stylish.
The Coffee County Historical Society is very proud to receive this funding to improve our museum exhibit areas in the historic Coffee County.
And I'm like, no, he don't
The
care.
museum is free and operates on donations from the public, so this funding is important to us.
What are you working on over there?
Figuring out what I'm going to make you for a gift.
No, you're not.
Request amount of $5,000 and a maximum request amount of $100,000. All projects.
Going to make you a slingshot.
30th, 2025.
A slingshot? Oh, good. I'll use it here.
Strategic Highway Safety Plan. TDOT and its safety partners have signed a new Strategic Highway Safety Plan for Tennessee.
When I was in the 8th grade,
Serious injuries and deaths on road.
me and the little boy that was my boyfriend at the time, we were exchanging gifts at school. I didn't know what to get him. What do you get an 8th grade boy when you don't really have a lot of money to spend?
Right.
It's a little different than now, but so I got him a slingshot out of the hunting section at Walmart.
Nice.
It wasn't till after I brought it to school that I realized that may have been considered a weapon.
Right. Now, I don't think you could take a slingshot to school. Could you imagine? I mean, when we were in school,
I was
it
like,
was
can you
fine.
put that in your backpack, please? I don't want to get in trouble.
Holly showing up with weapons. Now kids get suspended for chewing their Pop-Tart into the shape of a gun. They chewed their Pop-Tart into the shape of a gun in kindergarten or first grade and got suspended. What the hell world is this we're living in? Dr. Cummings said you can never have enough guns and ammunition. But Daniel Penny got acquitted.
Thank God.
Some people are losing their minds.
That's just so. I don't know.
Bizarre.
I'm glad we live here.
Me as well. You'll watch it. It'll be like that here.
Oh, and they caught the suspected.
Yeah, apparently. Not much of a professional hitman, huh? Got busted at a McDonald's with the gun
The
there.
whole thing is very bizarre.
He had the gun. He had the silencer.
The gun was on him. He pretty much he had his, what do they call it, a manifesto?
Yeah. He's got a manifesto. He's got a gun. He's got ammunition. Like, are you trying to get caught? Like, what are you doing?
It's peculiar because at the beginning, when it first happened, everybody was like, this is professional. He waited right there and
All of the other
Name that artist.
used to laugh and call
that's
him
Willie
names.
Nelson.
Good, Holly. Oh my gosh, look at you go. Like a professional music DJ or something.
You
You can
can't
just spot him.
that voice is unmistakable.
How old is he now? And he's still just
He's 107.
moving right along. I wonder what the secret to his longevity is. I could take a guess, but I bet it's the same secret as Snoop Dogg's longevity.
Yeah.
The same kind of thing. All right, we've got more morning show. We got more games to play in reverse. Right, Holly?
Yes.
Name that tune. How do we play?
I got a little snippet of a Christmas song, and I'm going to play it backwards for you guys. It's your job to guess what that Christmas tune is, and what can they win, Josh?
How about a Thunder Radio mug? Do we have more of those?
Glass.
Glass?
Yep.
We got Thunder Radio glass. Pub glass.
Pub glass.
Thunder Radio pub glass. It's unique. We only had one order of these, so
Limited edition.
limited edition Thunder Radio pub glass. If you can get the name of this song, 728-1320. Whoops, Rudolph's still playing. That's not it. All right, here we go. Tell them how you like it in reverse. Holly, tell them.
Y'all don't think that's funny? Something. Tell everybody my favorite Luke Bryan joke.
I don't remember it anymore.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know if I can remember it good enough to deliver it. Well, let's take a. We got a guess here. Morning show.
Oh, good guess.
Good guess, but that's not it. Sound a little low. Let's give him a 2-second clip.
Yeah.
You should be able to get it with that. I can hear it there.
You know what it is, though.
Yeah, that helps me. 728-1320. If you play a Luke Bryan CD,
in reverse.
no, if you play a Luke Bryan CD, you'll hear Luke Bryan.
You did it backwards.
No. Said, but even worse, if you play a Luke Bryan CD backwards. No, I did it. Okay.
You did it backwards.
I did it backwards. Darn it. I told you I didn't remember.
I was trying to help.
If you
And
play
you're
a
like,
Luke,
no.
if you play a Luke Bryan CD in reverse, you'll hear the devil. But even worse, if you play a Luke Bryan CD forward, you'll hear Luke Bryan. That sounds what it was. Morning, Joe.
Is it Santa Baby?
It is Santa Baby. What's your name?
Danielle.
Danielle.
Good job, Danielle.
It is Santa Baby. Good job, Danielle. I have got a Thunder Radio pub glass down here with your name written all over it, okay?
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here's
Play
the-
that 3 in reverse.
Holly just loves this.
Play it right.
Santa Baby.
There we go.
Just slip.
I think that's top 5
For me.
Christmas song for me. I really like the Eartha Kitt version of that.
Yeah, it's good. Top 5 Christmas songs. What would you put on there? I need some time to think about that. I'm afraid I'll forget one.
I think maybe
top 3. Top 5 is a lot.
Ooh, no. Come All Ye Faithful. I really like that one.
Not Mariah Carey. She would not be anywhere near it.
What's the one where they say fall on your knees?
Don't ask me
And-
Christmas trivia.
Hear the angels' voices. I'm not going to sing it, but I think that one's Come All Ye Faithful.
Dr. Carmine says, what do you get when you play country music backwards? You get your girl back, your dog back, your house back, and your truck back.
These are all happy songs.
Cliff said, you're summoning demons at that radio station. You know you didn't have issues until you started
know.
playing songs backward.
Valid point.
So maybe you stopped doing that.
Hank around here doesn't like it.
Yeah.
I like it that way, but Hank don't like it.
Made a new commercial out of that.
Out of what?
Your little snafu last week.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, it's
Are
a-
you playing that?
It's not in rotation yet, but it's going in rotation.
No, it didn't.
It is.
Because I had people come up to me and we're talking about it over the weekend, and I was embarrassed. But at the same time, I was a little relieved that they had senses of humor. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Well, that's the whole point
I
of the
just
show.
thought someone was going to get offended.
And somebody probably did.
I didn't. It wasn't on purpose. I didn't mean to, but I was like, I can't replay that. But I thought it would make a good like clip for those that missed it on like. So I've been debating posting it, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want people to think bad of me. And then I'm like, do it. It's funny.
Jessica said, make that commercial with part of the Casper slide that says reverse, reverse. Oh, Holy Night is the song that you're looking for, they say. That's what they're saying. Morning show.
I like that one.
This song was Oh Holy Night.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting her know.
Oh,
You are welcome.
Oh, Holy
Bye.
Night. That's what I like.
So she likes Oh Holy Night. I like that one. That's probably top 3 to top 5 for me.
Like with a choir singing that. Good. Not gives me chills.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one.
I like Mary, Did You Know? It just leaves me feeling like makes me want to cry. And I don't want to cry. So that I'm not for that reason I don't want to
which
put
one?
it.
Mary, Did You Know?
Mary, Did You Know?
I just
Yeah.
played that as the opener of the
I tried not to listen to
of the
it.
show today. It's that Pentatonics version, which is good. I've got I like I'll Be Home for Christmas. I like that one. It's,
Yeah, that's good.
You Can Count on Me. You know, I like that one.
I like the I like Rudolph. Sometimes I'll be cleaning at the house and I'll just be singing Rudolph. That's just a classic.
I like King and Country's Drummer Boy. I play that one on the show sometimes
Yeah.
as an opener, which is good.
Okay, this may be better. Which ones you don't like? You hear it and you're like, meh.
Well, I don't like Mariah Carey's stuff.
I don't. Everybody hates
All I
on
Want for
Mariah.
Christmas Is You is just not a good song.
It's a good song.
It's just not.
What's wrong with it?
I don't like it.
I think you
I
don't
like the way
like it because
sounds.
it's popular to not
It's always
like.
just overplayed.
I can't think of one time I've heard it this year so far.
I played it on the show.
I'm not talking about you, buddy. Just talking about out and about.
Because I don't count.
You don't count. I don't know if there's any that I like. Frosty the Snowman. That's a good one.
Is it a Christmas song?
Frosty the Snowman?
I guess, but it is a Christmas song. But
Yes, it's a. What else would it be?
I don't know. I just
Yeah, it's a Christmas
it's
song.
about a snowman. It's not about Christmas. It's played at Christmas.
I think that it was Christmas Eve.
Was it?
I don't know. I'm looking it up now. I don't know. Frosty the Snowman.
May have been on Christmas Eve. I don't know.
Lyrics. Does it say something about Christmas in this song? It doesn't say anything.
I said I didn't think it talked about Christmas.
Wait a minute. I'm on verse 2.
I do not like the original 12 Days of Christmas. I don't like that song.
Thumpity thump. No?
It doesn't mention Christmas. So why is it even a Christmas song?
It's a Christmas song.
That's when it's played.
Frosty is as much a Christmas song as Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Oh, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. It happens on
Frosty's a
Christmas Eve at a Christmas party.
That's just a date. It's not about Christmas. I agree with you. I watched that movie at Christmas. I'm not arguing with you, but Frosty's a Christmas song.
Speaking of, we've not really gone on much of a movie binge, like a Christmas movie binge. We've not.
Well, we ain't
We need to
hardly
do
been
that.
home, buddy.
I know, but we need to do that. Like I've not
Okay.
watched Christmas Vacation since like Thanksgiving, and I don't think I've watched Home Alone yet, and I've not watched Die Hard yet. Like I've got some movie catching up to do.
Last Christmas. Oh, she said, what about Last Christmas? Is that a Christmas song? I was trying to think of what that word. Yeah, that's a Christmas song, right?
I don't know.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart.
Oh, well, yeah, it would be right.
Who is that? Who sings that?
I don't know. I'm sure multiple people do.
Yeah.
This is Wham. Little Last Christmas here.
Yeah, that's.
But for different versions. Well, it's in here as a Christmas song.
Yeah. Did they not intend it to be?
I don't know. I don't know. Need to look deeper into the meanings, I guess.
Well, anyway.
All right, we got more morning show. Two Reels and a Fake. Speaking of music, coming up next. I've got birthdays towards the top of the hour. I've already got 3 names on the list today. You can call yours in at 728-1320. You're listening to the Thunder Radio Morning Show, brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Let's tell you about Common John Brewing Company. So I had the best time of my life up there on Saturday, and play a little trivia, had a good time. I didn't participate in the trivia. I was consulted on one trivia question of the whole time, so I feel like I was on the winning team. But I didn't really contribute at all to the trivia. We had a couple ringers down there that just took care of things for us. We were all doing our own things down there. But they've started doing some of that. They'll have Singo on Wednesday, which is always a big draw, but they're not open today. Mug Club memberships are open. If you want to be a part of their Mug Club, you can do that now. You can get in those applications. Also, great Christmas gift ideas, gift cards, things like that. Are available at Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway, online at commonjohnbc.com.
Hello, Coffee County. It's Carter Sane with Coffee County Bank. Did you know when you bank local, your dollars stay right here close to home? They don't leave Tennessee to...
On you.
I was bragging on Hattie. Go, yeah, he was down there. Him and Chris Jackson. And all the
Yeah, he
answers.
come home that night when he was telling me I missed the best night of my life. And
Never said that.
yes, you did. You told me how much. Did you not tell me how much fun you had?
That's how much fun I had.
And how much fun I missed. You missed out on a great time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 reels and a fake coming up next. She's watching that clip.
I'm going to post it just on TikTok only. If you let your kids on TikTok, then you're subject to.
Jessica wants to know what you just said.
I did not say anything. Don't miss the Merry Manchester Ice Rink and create family memories to last a lifetime.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer is a good one. Yeah.
I like the Redneck 12 Days of
Yeah, a
Christmas
couple people mentioned
by
that.
Jeff
Jeff
Foxworthy better than the original 12.
Yeah, I like that one way better. I don't like the original 12 Days of Christmas. It's too long. It takes forever to get to that song. It does. Sun is out this morning.
When I was in the 8th grade, I had the best of Jeff Foxworthy CD, and I could sing every song on that soundtrack. I also had the best of Adam Sandler, like Lunch Lady and
Sloppy Joe.
Meatloaf Sandwich.
That clip, that SNL skit is funny.
With
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley.
Oh my God. Chris Farley was a funny dude.
Do you have a clip of the edited version of the radio?
I don't like the straight 12 Days of Christmas. Rudolph the Bow-Legged Cowboy. Chipmunks roasting on an open fire. Look that up. Oh boy. James said I was in a back corner. I can confirm that Josh was missing you, Holly.
Oh, it's fine. It wasn't that. It was. I regretted not going after he told me how much fun he had. Like, I wished I was there and could have been a part of it. But someone has to do the laundry at our house, and you're looking at her.
That's true. Home Alone version of I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey, to email someone's commercial, I just slide it into the
email. Yeah.
Okay.
Got some Wham. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Josh and Holly, glad to be with you. 6:30 to 8:30 Monday through Friday. No guarantees I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know. I've got to feel better. I had a burst of energy there for about an hour, and it's starting to fade. It's starting to fade on me. You may have to do swap and shop.
No, you look fine.
No,
you look good.
you
Your
may-
color's coming back.
You may have to do
Your
swap and
eyes
shop.
are sparkling and your muscles look big.
No, I don't know. I don't know if I can get through that long. Being on the air. It's a long day. I want to shake this. I don't know what it is, but I want it gone.
I know.
Not that I am unique in the sense of I don't like
You want to
being-
feel better?
I don't like being sick. And I know everybody else just loves being sick. I know that. Pick up on my sarcasm, please. But it's the worst feeling because you're pretty helpless. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you're, you're.
Well, you are.
I have been productive, and I don't want you to tell everybody I have.
He's been productive.
Thank you. But there's nothing you could really do. You're just kind of stuck. If you're hungry, I can get something to eat. If I'm thirsty, I get something to drink. If I'm sick, there's really nothing I can do to make, I'm just stuck. I'm going to get onions, apparently. Dana's
we're
really hounding the onions.
We're trying to,
How does that work? What do you do with onions?
You slice the onions and you put them on your feet and like secure them with a sock.
And you sleep with onions on your feet?
Yeah.
Or do you just walk around like that?
All of it. I don't know. Can't hurt.
Kevin said he's going down like the Titanic. And I'm just headed in the wrong direction. All right. We got more games to play. It is Tuesday. And that means 2 reals and a fake.
Country music is garbage.
Fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got to buy a thing, you're a redneck, but I'm red.
And if you don't hate it, you will in a moment.
Kinda like that you ain't afraid to get mud on your
It's
boots.
time for 2 reels and a fake.
Keep backing up.
Here we go, Holly. I got 2 real country music lyrics and 1 fake. And we're going to go with sad country today. Sad, slow country.
Oh, I am the worst at this.
Uh-huh.
Sad, slow country.
Well, that's what we're going with. All right. I've got 2 fake songs, or sorry, 2 real songs. 2 real songs that are on the radio. People make money on them. And I got 1 fake that I wrote last night. And it's your job at home and Holly's job here to spot my fake. Which one of these is not real? Song number 1. Here we go. Song number 1. Tail lights glowing. Whiskey's pouring. This truck's the only thing that keeps us rolling. Windows down. You're leaving town. But I can't let go. Not here, not now.
Oh my gosh.
Love's burning like these back road lines, fading slow, but I still try.
I hate that.
Song number 1. All right.
I don't like that at all.
Song number 2. Wipe the footprints off my dash. Tore up those sun-faded photographs. Throw them in the wind. Y'all can have it back. I'm out of here. I stuck my middle finger up in the sky and flipped off that y'all come back sign. Song number 2. That's funny. And song number 3. I've lived in this place and I know all the faces. Each one is different, but they're always the same. They mean me no harm, but it's time that I face it. They'll never allow me to change. But I never dreamed home would end up where I don't belong.
Oh, gosh.
Song number 3.
These are all garbage.
I was real happy with what I did this week. I was real happy with how bad all 3 are. They're really hard to distinguish. There's not a lot of factors here that can be identifiable, I don't think. So pretty pumped about what I... No, get off your phone. No
I
help.
was responding to a...
No help. It's like trivia. No phones during trivia. No phones during 2 reels and a fake. All right. Now, one of those songs is fake. I wrote it.
I hated one the most. I'm just going to say you did that.
Cliff said should have done Christmas songs for 2 reels and a fake. That's what we did last week.
Yeah, I did good last week.
It was Christmas country.
Christmas country and Billy played.
Yeah. Holly was out last Tuesday. You said one's the fake.
Yeah.
That was quick.
I just didn't like it. I couldn't wait for it to be over.
All right. Do you have another one that was kind of close?
2.
You didn't like 2? You're just going down the list.
No. It started off sounding like he was mad at his girl.
Yeah.
Or sad that that she left him, and then he flipped off the town sign like he was mad at the whole town. And so I was like, that's a jump.
All right. 3. Cliff says 3 has to be fake. Brian says 1 is the fake. Susie says 2 is the fake. So I told you, I feel good about it this week. I got them all over the place. Holly thinks 1 is the fake song. So let's eliminate 3. 3 is real.
Boom.
3 is real. It's I'm Moving On by Rascal Flatts. I've lived in this place and I know all the faces. By the way, my board being the way it is, I can't quickly play my songs. So sorry. I've lived in this place and I know all the faces. Each one is different, but they're always the same. They mean me no harm, but it's time that I face it. They'll never allow me to change, but I never dreamed home would end up where I don't belong. That's song number 3, I'm Moving On by Rascal Flatts. And that leaves songs number 1 and songs number True. Songs number True. Holly, you are correct. Song number 2 was real. That's Jason Aldean, Rearview Town. Wiped the footprints off my dash, tore up those sun-faded photographs, throw them in the wind. Y'all can have it back. I'm out of here. Stuck my middle finger up in the sky, flipped off that y'all come back sign. So that was song number 2, Rearview Town. Song number 1 was fake. I wrote it. I call it Back Road Rolling. And it's tail lights glowing, whiskey's pouring. This truck's the only thing that keeps us rolling. Windows down, you're leaving town, but I can't let it go. Not here, not now. Love's burning like those back road lines, fading slow, but I still try.
Gross.
I wrote that last night. Song number 1 is, in fact, the fake. Cliff said 3 is fake because Rascal Flatts makes fake country songs. Hey, that's not that big of a stretch. Didn't they break up?
I thought that was Florida Bama Line.
Well, they also they also broke up. Lots of bands break up. But Rascal Flatts, they tried to start off as like a pop band.
Did they?
Yeah.
And
then it didn't work out, so they started singing
I like
country.
their version of Life is a Highway when it was on Cars.
The country band Rascal Flatts announced their breakup in 2020.
Oh.
The COVID-19 pandemic forced them to cancel their farewell tour. So we're breaking up, but we're going to do a farewell tour, and then it got canceled. The band's official breakup was confirmed in October 2021. What happened?
Does it say why?
I don't know. It doesn't.
I thought Brooks and Dunn broke up too, but
Well, they're back together now.
They're performing at Wallen's thing.
Yeah, in
May.
Yeah, Sand in My Boots Festival. They're back.
Are they together?
Yeah, they're doing a reunion tour. It doesn't really say. The band announced in October 1st of 2024 with a 2025 tour to commemorate their 25th anniversary. So Rascal Flatts broke up in 2021, but they'll be doing a 25th anniversary tour. How do you get to do a 25th anniversary tour if you weren't touring or together for the last
25.
4 years?
Yeah.
That'd be like if you're married for 10 years and then you get divorced and then you get married 5 years later and you say you've been married 15 years.
Right.
You get remarried. That's not how that works. Tensions in the band throughout the career, burnt out. Things like that.
Tensions. That's why Josh
Yearly
and I are
grind.
going to break up. Tension.
I also just didn't think their music was that good, but a lot of people did. I mean, they sold a lot of tickets, a lot of albums
That's
over
all
the
right.
years. Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, people liked it. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Go anywhere. Holly wins at 2 Reels and a Fake. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
Looking for affordable, reliable auto repair? Look no further than Millie's Auto Repair in Manchester. Whether you need a quick oil change or
I think it's some BS that they just reunited for a 25th anniversary tour when there was no years 21, 22, 23, and 24. Right?
Are you talking to me, buddy?
Yeah, I want you and everybody else. I'm just saying I think it's some BS that they have a 25th anniversary tour, but there was no years 21, 22, 23, and 24. Cliff said they can't count either.
It's loose math.
It's kind of like that 1% of pumpkins. Shannon said, ain't no pause button on marriage or bands. I know. I don't think you can do that. They weren't active. If you weren't active and you broke up, then how can you say it's 25 years? Some BS. Birthdays. Mm-hmm. I did an internship and worked with Kix and Ronnie. What has Dana not done?
Welcome to the hotel.
Dana said she did an internship and worked with Kix and Ronnie. Kix Brooks. What has she not done? What has Dana not done in life?
Can Dana run for mayor next time?
Yeah. Speaking of, she gave more information on what to do with the onions. I saw it earlier. I put them in a Food Line Walmart bag, tied them to my calves, and covered that with a sack. It's like a sack, a potato sack.
Say it again.
She said she puts go back.
Like a Walmart sack?
She said I put them in a Food Line or Walmart bag, tied them to my calves, and covered with a sack. Maybe she meant she covered. She tied the.
Why her calves?
I thought it was your feet. Maybe she tied the bags to her calves. I don't know.
Like put the onion on the bottom, then put your foot inside the bag, then tie the bag around your calf.
Sock. Ella, what's sock? You're going to have to redo the whole thing.
And then sock over the top.
Okay. Sock. I thought it said sack. Did I just misread it? Yeah, it said sock. I just said sack. Sorry.
How many times are you gonna say sack?
It was just I thought it said sack. Sack and sock look a lot alike.
Good night.
What? Hattie said just take some NyQuil, sleep all day, and you'll wake up fine. I don't want to do that. Like I want to be productive. I was productive yesterday. I got a lot of stuff done. NyQuil makes me feel bad. Like makes me just feel so groggy. Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. We're a couple of minutes late getting to birthdays. Call yours in at 728-1320. I'll put you on the list. And then at the end of the day, we draw for a winner of a slice of birthday pie from our friends at the Mercantile Cafe Bakery and Gift Shop. Yesterday, we drew for 3 slices of pie because we had Saturday, Sunday, and Monday winners. They were Kyle Herring, Jackson Wagner, and Joven Granillo. So congratulations to our winners. And we'll draw this afternoon for Tuesday's winner. And at the end of the week, we draw for birthday cake from the Manchester Food Lion. We also draw for flowers amongst our anniversary folks. Those come from the Mossy Pot in Manchester. Here we go. Happy birthday. Isabel Sainer has a birthday today. Happy birthday to Isabel. Jennifer Bell, happy birthday to you. Big Thunder Radio fan right there. Kelly Lawrence, happy birthday. Carla Trail has a birthday today. And Gina Craig has a birthday today as well. So happy birthday to all those people. Holly, any celebrities over there?
Yes. Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow
has a birthday today.
Joe Burrow.
He's so cute in like a Home Alone kind of way, in a Macaulay Culkin kind of way. Let's see here.
Whatever you say.
I don't know. That looks like that's about all I got. You remember the guy on the Green Mile, John Coffey, like the drink only?
He died.
He died. Yeah, it's his birthday today.
What was his name?
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say like you knew that was his name.
Yeah.
You didn't know that was that guy's name.
I didn't know that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. I remember him from Armageddon, which you apparently have not seen.
He was in that?
He was in Armageddon, yes.
Okay.
You're watching Armageddon between now and Christmas.
I don't.
No, you are. You make me watch your stupid movies that I haven't seen. You're watching Armageddon.
I've seen it.
No, you haven't.
I watched it with you.
Liar.
They go to the moon.
No, nobody goes to the moon.
They go to an asteroid.
Yeah. You're watching Armageddon.
I don't want to.
I don't care. You're going to watch it. You're going to like it.
I posted the video on TikTok.
The video of your last week's antics.
It's got 60 plays, no likes.
People don't think. Well, people may not think it's funny because they don't understand the bell.
I can't help it.
So that's what she said, bell. They may not understand the bell.
I'd put hashtag that's what she said.
Yeah. But it's still, they may not compute. I don't think.
Womp womp.
Oh, that's okay, Ollie. Sometimes things take off later. Speaking of computing, did you see where Google has this new supercomputer thing?
No. I don't know what that is.
Me either. Hang on. Just entertain the people while I Google this.
Oh, gosh. I saw something yesterday that says iPhone users shouldn't message Android users. Somehow.
Yeah, some kind of security issue.
Yeah.
Well, good, because I get sick of seeing them green dots anyway, so y'all can just go get an iPhone like the rest of us. All right, so Google has unveiled a new chip, which it claims takes 5 minutes to solve a problem that would currently take the world's fastest supercomputer 10 septillion years to complete.
What?
Yeah. Google has a new chip, which it claims takes 5 minutes to solve a problem that would currently take the world's fastest supercomputers 10 septillion years to complete.
Who's got a problem that big?
I know. I don't want to know about it. If you got a problem that large. So
septillion.
I didn't know that was a word. You got to see all the zeros. See how many zeros is that?
I can't wrap my
3,
head.
6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. That's 24 zeros after the 10. 24.
Wow. I don't know. If it's taking that long to figure out, maybe we ought not know about it.
I know. Maybe we don't need to know the answer to the problem. Some things you just don't need to know.
Is this calculating math?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Quantum computers work in a fundamentally different way to the computer in your home, in your phone, or your laptop. They harness quantum mechanics. So I don't even understand this. Like, I don't even understand what they're talking about now. At this point. All right. Norma says, we appreciate you and Holly daily. You're awesome at your jobs. Thanks, Norma.
Thank you, Norma.
Thanks. All right. We got more morning show. Top of the hour, Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive is here, financed by our friends at New Haven Mortgage. Maybe you're looking to refinance. Those interest rates continue to fluctuate and trend down. Well, you can get into a better interest rate. Check with New Haven Mortgage, newhavenmtg.com, NMLS 1477317.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios.
We're your friends. We're your neighbors. Locally owned and operated. Thunder Radio. WMSR Manchester.
If you got a problem, Google can solve it. Check out the hook while my DJ unlocks it. Septillion. I would like to have septillion dollars. I'll settle for 10 million.
Used to $1 million was a lot of money.
It's not. It's not a lot. It's just not a lot of money.
Wouldn't mind having $1 million.
Yeah,
what would you do? $1 million. What are you doing?
I'm gonna pay off the house. Pay off the station.
Well, there it all went.
And there went our money. We would still have some left over. And then I would probably put the rest in a good high yield fund.
Maybe 1 million was to 100 million.
Oh, 100 million. Good. I'd pay off the house. And
apart from the things that you will pay off your.
Oh, I'd go buy some extra houses, more properties.
You would buy more. You want to deal with more property?
Yeah, I mean, I would have a beach house, condos.
So you mean property for yourself? You don't.
For me, but we rent it out when we're not there.
Oh.
Airbnb or whatever, or Vrbo. I probably travel a lot.
I feel like I would donate a lot. Like
I wouldn't see me here. I mean, I'd pay off the station, and then I would turn around and sell the station. Like, you wouldn't find me here.
I think I would donate some to so Westwood could have a new gym.
Oh yeah, no, I would probably get a little money for I don't know. You're starting to give away quite a bit there. New gym's expensive.
Yeah, well, I only need so much.
Yeah. Just because I'm buying those $75,000 seats at the new Titan Stadium, you don't have fun being responsible.
She's buying what?
The new $75,000 seats at the Titan Stadium.
Is it inside of a?
Is it
climate controlled
Well,
room.
it's a dome. The stadium's a dome.
Oh, it's a dome.
The new stadium is. Yeah.
And the seats are some seats are 7.
I don't know nothing
I
about it.
don't know. Jessica's a loyal fan because the
Yeah.
Titans have
They're
played
garbage. They're hot garbage.
and she is still loyal.
Yeah. Well, she was trying to get rid of them ticket Sundays. Don't act like she wasn't. I saw them on Facebook.
I think my sister ended up going
No,
with her.
I think she went and took one of your sister's kids.
Oh, my sister didn't go?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Carol of the Bells when we come back, which is a good one. You know, $1 million is not a lot of money. You got to get a little more than that and get to where you can live off the interest. You got to drop your expenses down so you don't dig into that principal, you know, the base money very much. Jessica said you can watch from the sidelines for the $75,000. I'll just get you a press pass for free. I just don't even know what the cost of living is going to be. I'm very.
I'd like to shoot a professional football game.
I can hook you up.
Not in the cold though. It has
It's
to be
real
early.
hard to get sideline photo credentials. Even though we do a lot of photography and digital news, they don't like to do it unless you're a newspaper. I'm just like, I'm sorry, is this 1992? I mean, where do you think the newspaper's putting them? On their websites. So where do you think I'm putting them? I used to get press passes. Will you shut that? Back in my newspaper days, I get some, and I'd go up there, sit in the press box and watch games. It was pretty cool. I never did like the post-game press conferences and stuff, but I got to go to a couple playoff games. I watched them go lose to the Ravens that year. They were 13-3. Watched Kerry Collins and them just choke it up. I was there in the press box for that one. It was always interesting because you go in there and they would have like food, like free food, but it was always just like boiled hot dogs. And, you know, they'd have some breakfast that was all right, you know, for the earlier crowd. But then, like, when it was Sunday Night Football, like it was Sunday Night Football and they played New Orleans, they had like this gumbo, this awesome, you know, fancy stuff for the national crew, but for the local crews, they didn't get much. And I was like, well, I'm getting some of that. Just because I'm not beyond snapping a few photos to earn it. Hook you up with a camera.
I'd be somewhere I wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, they kind of let you wander around and do what you
I'd
want.
be standing somewhere as
Holly be right next to Brian Callahan. You see, there'd be a picture of Brian Callahan calling a wrong play, and then there's Holly right behind him.
I don't know who Brian Callahan
He's
is.
the coach.
Of the Titans?
Yeah.
Who was
He's awful.
Who was before him?
Mike Vrabel.
Vrabel. You said they should have hung around and kept Vrabel a little longer.
Yeah. Well, I just am irritated. Like, they had a rough year last year. He some of the stuff he was doing was whatever, but his success before that was good enough to give him another year. And I just think that the reasoning they gave, basically they just acted like they didn't want him to be around because he didn't want to cooperate with anybody else. I'm like, well, that's just kind of the Belichick way. That's where he comes from. And sorry if he didn't want to sit down and sing Kumbaya and collaborate with Rand Carthon, who is clearly awful. So
Who's that? The owner?
The GM. Jessica said he's dead to me.
But
Brian Callahan.
What did she think about Vrabel?
Probably like all the other women. Liked him with the mustache.
I don't know what he looked like.
Yes, you do. She says things like that, but she does. She knows. Got a headbang now. Cannot wait for our 5 days of Christmas giving next week, Holly. It's going to be glorious.
I'm really excited about it.
Bonnaroo tickets. Gift basket from Wisteria Hill valued at $280. Gift basket from Crackpot, I think it's around $200. I'm still waiting on the exact details on that. And I'm trying to sew up the other 2 days, but I'll have that done hopefully by the end of the day today. And we're going to give all that away next week right here on the morning show, Monday through Friday. Could be at any time. Could do it in the first segment of the show. Could do it in the last segment of the show in the 8 o'clock hour. Could be mixed up every day. It's just who knows when we're going to be doing that. So be sure to pay attention all week next week. That is our final week of the year, and that wraps up year number 5 of the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it?
That didn't feel like that long.
I mean, I guess the big announcements for y'all at the start of the year when it comes to, the radio business. So we'll keep you in the loop. All right, what are we talking about here? We're talking about Mike Vrabel over during the break.
I looked him up. Yeah, he's
Jessica
handsome.
Addison on the Carbine Family Dental Cameras says Vrabel was hot.
Yeah, I looked him up.
But we were talking about what would you do if you got $100 million? I don't know how. We were talking about septillion during the last segment, and then I was just having a hard time wrapping my brain around that kind of number. And so it was, what would you do with $100 million? And I think I would be a good mix of responsible and fun and giving. I mean, I think I would. As $100 million, do I get $100 million after taxes, or am I taxed on this up front? Like, am I going to lose half of this money?
Yeah, well.
I'm pretending I'm getting $100 million to play with.
This all pretend. Yeah, baby, it's already taxed. That's what you get. We're just playing.
I think I made a post a long time ago on Facebook that said there's 2 kind of people when you win the lottery. There's the person who helps you spend it, and there's a person who tells you how much taxes you want to pay.
You're the taxes guy.
I'm the taxes guy. I'm like, well, you got to pay half that in taxes. So if I got $100 million, and we're going to pay off our debts, which.
You remember the song? The song years ago was "If I Had $1 Million." Now you can't even. $1 million is nothing anymore.
No, it'll get you nowhere. So I pay off the house and the station, which we still owe some money on. Get that taken care of. I think I would probably build the athletic department here an indoor facility.
Okay.
Like a quality indoor facility, or donate a lot of money toward that. But then after that, I'm buying beach houses and traveling. And I'm probably taking maybe 10 million of that and putting it aside in a mutual fund, a low risk mutual fund, to, just in case I accidentally screw up my other 90 million. I'm going to have a safety net over here. But then I'm going to take 90 and just go wild with it.
You ever do that? That just imagine
it's a dangerous little game, because then
of cash.
It's a dangerous game because then you start expecting this to happen to you, and it's not gonna.
And you think, what family members do I give money to, and how much?
Yeah, Holly, I'm afraid, would be a little too generous with that. She'd be like giving everybody $1 million.
Not $1 million. I wouldn't give everybody $1 million. I would give.
I'm not going to name names here.
I would give thousands of dollars to family, though, for sure.
Yeah, I would be generous.
Our parents would have their houses paid off.
Yeah, take care of that. And, maybe set up a little trust fund for the children, but they don't get it till a long time from now. They're not getting that. They're going to earn their way up. That's what we're going to do. With this $100 million that
Siblings,
we don't have.
we would probably.
Our favorite ones.
We would give money to siblings and whatnot. But
then it said taxes on gifting may be a little much. I get taxed on giving people money. See, this is frustrating to me.
Why?
I know. Like, I want to give it to them. Why are they going to get taxed on it?
Oh my gosh!
They'll get taxed
the
on
government.
They have figured out a way to, when you really think about going back to the British Tea Party and the Revolution, and we're leaving over $3 worth of tea tax or whatever the issues were back then, and we're going to go form a whole new country over just little tax situation in comparison to today, and the way we've allowed the government to just
take our money
and just slowly, it's like the frog in water. I'd use this example all the time, and Holly hates it, but
I don't hate
you put the frog in the water and you start boiling it, and it'll sit there and it'll boil, and I feel like that's what we are, just little frogs, and it's just like, oh, property tax, nope, sales tax, oh, income tax, oh, Social Security, which, I know people are saying we're supposed to get that back, but who knows if you and I are ever going to see Social Security and Medicare. So it's just a little bit here and there, and oh, but you got to pay a death tax now. Oh, you got to pay an inheritance tax. You have to pay an inheritance tax.
That's
if you
ridiculous.
Inherit something, you have to pay a tax on it. Dana says 18 to 40%. We will not be gifting anything, actually. 18 to 40%.
You just have to work a little harder to find loopholes, I
Yeah.
guess. Whatever, but now I'm all mad
Now
at the government.
Holly's getting mad. I can see it. She says you're taxed on the gift that's above the annual gift limit. So what? I don't know what the annual gift limit is.
I heard
I hate it.
there was some government agency, and I can't remember which one it was, but they were saying 90% of the time the buildings are empty. They're not using the buildings.
Yeah, well, this was what Elon Musk was putting out there. Is like he was talking about how a lot of the computers aren't up to snuff, and like they're not in the buildings, and because he and Vivek Ramaswamy are about to come out with some suggestions that people are not gonna like.
Well,
Dana says the gift limit is $18,000.
So you cannot.
2024. I can't gift more than $18,000 without it getting taxed.
Okay, well,
But maybe I could give $18,000 to a sibling and then $18,000 to their spouse. Could I do that? Or if they file jointly, maybe that wouldn't work. And then $18,000 to this foundation that they found, and that's the thing. They make it so hard.
Yeah.
To just live. She has to pay taxes on the gift.
Tell everybody about that news clip that you sent me about smoking.
Oh, I wish I still had that with me. It was in the 80s because it was like
I have
America.
it. Do you want me to play it?
Yeah, you have it.
Yeah.
Is it 80s in America are different? Oh, did I send it to you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Play that. I had to go old school. She's going to hold up the microphone because we don't have our board that we normally have. But yeah, no, I love this. I wish I could get the video of it up on the screen.
You send me so many videos.
It's hard to find.
I don't know. Maybe you just showed it.
I don't think I sent it to you.
You just showed it to me.
I think I just showed it to you because you got sick of me sending you videos. But it was a news clip from the 80s about
drinking and
making
driving.
it illegal to drink and drive. And this guy that looked like he worked down at the farmer's co-op, and he had his trucker's hat on. He's an older guy. He's like, after a long day of work, 12 hours, I ought to be able to have a beer or two on my way home.
Yeah.
I just don't think that's right. Pretty soon, it's going to be communist. And then there was
a lady,
and she was just so country, and she had her kid in the front seat of a bench seat of a truck. He looked like he needed to be in a car seat. And he's just over there, and he's riding along, or not riding because they're sitting for the news story. And she's like, can't even smoke anymore, and they ain't gonna be able to drink and drive. And
you're not gonna have any rights at all.
Yeah, pretty soon, not gonna have any rights at all. It's gonna be a communist country here. And you look at that, and you kind of laugh, but then you look at where we are.
Well, to be fair, I think the no drinking and driving is
that's probably correct.
That's
it's just such a slippery slope when you start going down the road of regulations and laws.
Yeah. Because the folks that are gonna drink and drive are they're not gonna be of it or not. They're probably gonna.
It's the whole thing with gun ownership. Trying to make it harder for gun ownership. I'm like, you think that any of those criminals in Chicago are legal gun owners? They're just not.
You were looking up if Michael Jordan contributed anything to Chicago.
He got so far out of that town. That guy, you don't even know he used to be there outside of the rafters at the United Center. He is. They even had a reunion like a year ago. He didn't go
for the Bulls.
Yeah, he didn't go to it
for that team.
Yeah, he sent a sorry, I had a scheduling conflict. I couldn't make it.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was watching Last Dance for the 8th time. I love that show. And at the end, he's talking at the end of the series. He's talking in the park, and he's like, my heart and soul will always belong to the city of Chicago. And I'm like, no, it don't. You liar. Because I knew that he'd sold that house, which is, he doesn't have any property in Chicago. He doesn't really have anything to do with anything in Chicago. He went back in earlier in 2024, I think. One of his friends, hockey player that played in the 90s, was having his number retired for the Blackhawks.
He went back.
And he went to the game. Yeah. But would you want to be in that town?
No.
Highland Park's where he lived. He sold that house. He sold it for like $14 million under his asking price to get out of that house.
I remember he had a house in Hilton Head Island, and I had a second cousin that lived in Hilton Head, and so when I lived in Augusta, we would just drive down to Hilton Head for like the day or something. But I can remember driving through Hilton Head just hoping I would see Michael Jordan somewhere. We weren't at the same places though, he and I.
So when we went to the Bahamas, we've been a few times. We did a tour one time, and they would show you all the celebrity houses.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Tiger Woods, Oprah, and Michael Jordan have houses out there. You can see from the water. You get pretty close. And I saw a reel the other day where people were going by, and there's Michael Jordan. He walked out back.
Oh, neat.
And they saw him, so they all yelled and waved, and he waved back, and then sat down and was smoking a cigar.
Well, that's cool. That's
I know.
really cool.
To actually, yeah, like that's how much you just want to get a glimpse. You're like, oh, I saw him. I waved. He waved back, and you think you've done something
magical happened.
I know. But yeah, long story short, he has nothing to do with the city of Chicago.
Okay, well,
basically, as a ghost.
They need
there.
to act right there, I reckon.
Thunder Radio Morning Show here until 8:30, wrapping things up today. Morning Show Overdrive financed by our friends at New Haven Mortgage. Quick temperature check. We've warmed up. It's a mild day. 64 right now. We're going to hit 67. The sun is poking out here at the Unity Medical Center studios. Mix of clouds and 50% chance of rain today. Could see a few snow flurries tonight. We'll keep an eye on that. I don't think we're going to see any kind of accumulation, though. 20-mile-an-hour wind gust, and we get cold down to around 30 degrees. Tomorrow's high is only 44, so you're going to need to bundle up. Weather forecast brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique, wisteriahillonline.com.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local mortgage experts right here in Southern Middle.
Dana says safety and taxes get intertwined.
She said what?
Safety and taxes get totally intertwined.
Yeah.
I believe that, yes. The amount of taxes you got to pay as a business owner is just blows my mind. Just the crap that you got to pay. That's rich business owners. I couldn't be rich, but I certainly
to pay your fair share.
Yeah, you got to pay your fair share. I want to take some of those people around here and be like, why don't you come take a look at my books? Come take a look at the amount of money the government takes from me. The amount of payroll taxes I pay. Every month, or every week, really. And come and look. Where do you register on the website? You talking about for 5 days of giving? There's a link. So yeah, the amount of money the government takes from me is it's sickening. I mean, you lose 40% of everything. A solid 40%. Dana said a tractor trailer was on fire. I posted the link, Cliff. You see it? thunder1320.com/giving.
Hope everybody's okay.
That's what she said. That's what Dana literally said. No, that's what she said. All right. There's that link takes you to a page, explains the games, and then takes you to a link to sign up. All right, we're signing off for the day. See y'all. Bye.